Hey Shooby Doodlers, to draw a dragon real easy. We'll start over on this side of the paper with the head. It's kind of like the brain box. And then we're going to want the kind of nose-ish area about like that. And then draw kind of a curve going like that to give you a kind of a feel for where it's all going to fit in. And we're going to have wings about there, so that'll be about it. So let's start round about here, and I'm going to draw some ears, which are kind of feathery ears like that, and then we want to bring that quite flat, coming up a little bit, and then curling around like that. That's kind of the eyebrow, and then this is going to be an angry eye underneath here, kind of looking at you. Maybe put some dots underneath, and then we're going to want to come to the kind of the nose, which is going to go kind of like that, and then and then that's going to be the bottom lip, and then that can kind of come around back to there. We can do flames, but I'm just going to do a kind of a tongue in there because flames are quite difficult. Click up here to see how to draw flames, and you can go and add your own flames on there. I've just moved this down to give myself a bit more room, and look, here is this line which is right down the middle of this snaky kind of body. And here I'm going to draw the wing, and that's going to come up in a little curve like that, and then up and out like that. And then from here we're going to want a 1 and a 2 like that, so that we can bring this kind of bone structure of the wings up like that. And then we want it to sort of come down like that and into there, and then kind of out like that. Then we can come to the side slightly and draw a curve and a curve and a curve to join those kind of fingery spine things up out like that. Now underneath here then we can draw like 2 arrows, and there this is going to be the arms. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and a little one at the back, and maybe little claws on the end. And then the back leg will be here, and that's kind of the other direction. It's like a letter C, and then we'll come into the back of the knee, and then we'll come down to the ankle, and we'll do similar thing. 1, 2, 3, and a little one at the back, plus little claws like that. And then we need to sort of follow down this whole length of this curve with these kind of W shapes. Stop when you get to the arm. Carry on there, so it's kind of got that snaky body kind of thing until you get to about there, and then you can just make it a little bit crinkly. And how are we doing in the camera? Just check it all fits in still, and that can kind of come to about there. Then the back can sort of come in like that. Can make that a bit crumbly as well, and it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner as you get to the end, so you get a sort of whip-like end. And then you might like to kind of have some spines and things on the back like that, so they're like little waves really going all the way down, and you might put little spines inside. And then here we're going to bring that into a kind of a V, and then we'll put a pointy tail on the end like that. And we're going to need to see the other wing, so bring that sort of out and make it go behind that ear that you've drawn there already, and we'll just kind of echo that curve there. And then we're probably going to want to see a little bit of that 2, 3 kind of fingers and toes there, and we'll want to see a little bit of 1, 2, 3, that one in the background. When you're absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines. And you could put a load of scales in here very easily just by kind of drawing this kind of crisscross pattern. You need to keep making sure that you're at an angle to the line that of the curve, if that makes any sense at all. So keep changing the angle as you go along, and then go back the other way. And then you might want to add some kind of stripiness or something onto these legs. And feet and toes. Make that a bit darker there. And we could maybe add some suggestion of scales here as well. Like that. Make that a bit darker. Maybe a spine up there. Maybe a little bit of sort of darkness around the eyes, like that. Maybe a bit of shadow underneath there. And I think we could make the further wing kind of disappear a bit with a bit of shading like that. And then here I'm going to just add some spots and things like that, just to make it look a bit more interesting, and maybe some spots on the face as well. Some little flying whoosh marks, and there you go. How to draw a dragon real easy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, make sure that you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy for lots more drawing videos, and keep coming back, and do put in the search to find all sorts of different drawing videos. In the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.